Next question is from Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Let's see. Okay, while searching for back to school masks with my son. That's oh yeah, that's very sad and very real. Back to school masks. What the heck? What the heck, world? Yeah, COVID. All right, fine. Yeah. When I was searching for these, I came across a brand that claimed to be breathable. Oh, okay. That struck me as a little ironic. Yeah, because yeah, that means that the idea is that would let in more air, and you're thinking like, why wouldn't that just let in more virus? Yeah, yeah. What's more breathable than no mask at all? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Assuming that not everyone has access to a medical grade mask, what point do masks become ineffective? Yeah. The answer is at pretty much no point, and I'll get to that. Yeah. Is there a standard pore size amongst textiles that offers protection while excess porosity defeats the intended purpose of virus protection? Yes, totally. So I think the best visualization from it comes from a website called Information is Beautiful, and they made a really nice book called I think Information is Beautiful, which yes, it's it's different ways of thinking of data, and it's a useful thing. It's kind of a study in how to get numbers across to people in a way that intuitively just clicks and makes sense. And really, the COVID problem is a science communication problem in many ways. The science has been moving fast, and yeah, it has been a gap of several months before something like policy has been catching up with where the science is going, and that's just got tragic outcomes written all over it. Yeah. But anyway, in this thing, there is a little section. You got to scroll down. It's right near the bottom. It's looking at different kinds of homemade mask materials. And it's got everything from just like a regular loose knit scarf all the way through, a like a surgical mask. Like I don't know where I put mine. Somewhere around here, probably behind the computer. Yeah, but you know those with the little loop over the ear and the little blue on the outside, white on the inside. Yeah, that's right. Um, and the answer is they actually all provide a pretty reasonable amount of protection against the kind of droplets that would be big enough to actually carry the virus. And if you look further down on the page or search for mask, you just use like a Control F or a Command F, depending what kind of computer you're on. It'll take you to the link, which takes you to the data page. You go to the data page. At the bottom of that, there's a link to some of the actual studies where this data comes from, and you can read the actual papers where people have actually tested out different materials and how well they filter out particles of a particular size. Yeah, and so even something as coarse as like a very loose scarf seems to be pretty good at weeding out particles that, if I remember right, I thought they were 200 nanometers, like zero point 0.2 microns, but look it up, get the actual data. Yeah, because I'm misremembering something probably. Yeah, but yeah, yeah. And so there are also in there, there are some materials that do a reasonable job at blocking out particles, but are actually very hard to breathe through. And then there are things like, so those masks are actually designed with materials that have been tested out to allow as much air as possible to come through while filtering out still as many of those particles as possible. It seems like an impossible trick, but it's really just an engineering feat. And you know what? Engineers are good at their jobs, or at least some of them are, the ones that design these things. Because yeah, those surgical masks are they're the best ones. Some of the kind of homemade cloth masks that I've tried have been just like, I don't know, felt like saran wrap, over your face. Yeah, very uncomfortable. But yeah, that breathable mask may be all right, and they may actually be advertising that this is going to be better. I don't know that they would have actual stats for different particle sizes, but you can probably estimate what they would be from that chart. And yeah, any protection is better than no protection for sure. And the protection that you can wear without taking off because it's comfortable enough is definitely the kind that you want, especially because you're going to be sending your son out there. And once he's left the house, it's kind of up to him, how much he fidgets around with it or takes it off or puts it on. And yeah, you want it to be as comfortable as it can be. Because, yeah, you got to keep them safe, right? It's your job. Yeah. It's my job with my kids. All right. So thanks very much. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm curious what kind of mask, what kind of back to school mask. Yeah. Also, ugh, yeah. Ugh, back to school mask. Man. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like the world's terrible, but there's good things. You just got to look for the good things, I guess. Thanks very much. This is Ask Dr.